Inventory control in a warehouse management system. In this video, we will use a simple warehouse case to understand stock control, stock adjustments, and stock movements. Here is the use case. Urban Thread receives and sells black snapback caps. The SKU is UT-cap-BLK-OS. The system shows 48 available units, but a cycle count finds 50 units. The inventory controller must correct the stock and keep an audit trail. Inventory control matters because warehouse decisions depend on reliable stock data. If the system stock and physical stock do not match, orders can be delayed, customers can be disappointed, and purchasing decisions can be wrong. The stock control screen shows the current stock position. Each row represents one SKU. The important fields are SKU code, description, category, client, available quantity, reserved quantity, damaged quantity, total stock, reorder level, status, and last updated date. The quantity columns have different meanings. Available stock can be used for new orders. Reserved stock is already committed to existing orders. Damaged stock is physically present but should not be used for normal fulfillment. Total stock is the full recorded quantity. The reorder level helps the warehouse identify priority items. If stock is above the reorder level, the status is OK. If stock is at or below the reorder level, the status becomes low. If available stock is 0, the item is out. Search and filters help the inventory controller find the exact SKU quickly. In a real warehouse, there may be hundreds or thousands of products, so users should search by SKU code or name and filter by category or client. Now apply the use case. The system shows 48 caps, but the physical cycle count finds 50. This is not an inbound receipt and it is not a customer dispatch. It is a stock correction, so the user should post an adjustment. In the Adjust Stock window, the user selects Add to Stock, enters quantity 2, and records the reason as cycle count correction. This updates the available quantity from 48 to 50. After saving, stock control shows the corrected current quantity. But current stock alone is not enough. The WMS must also remember how the stock changed, who changed it, and why. That is the role of the stock movements ledger. It records the timestamp, movement type, reference number, SKU code, quantity, and user. Stock control tells us what we have now. Stock movements tell us what happened. The full use case is now complete. The SKU started with 48 available units. The cycle count found 50 units. The inventory controller posted an add to adjustment. Stock control updated to 50, and stock movements recorded the audit trail. To recap, inventory control gives visibility and control over stock. Available stock is usable. Reserved stock is committed. Reorder level identifies low stock. Adjustments correct stock differences, and stock movements provide the audit trail.